Greetings, brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. I am here on the campus of Rowan University, formerly Glassboro State College. And this is where I started my Sigma history some 38 years ago. And I'm here and I have the opportunity to sit with one of our newest brothers of Phi Beta Sigma, who's a current member of Theta Psi chapter right here. Brother Malcom Harris. How you doing, Brother Malcom?
Good evening, Brother
Good,
Williams.
good.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
You know, it's a pleasure to have you here, man.
Well, you know what?
Honored.
I love to have the opportunity to come back and visit when I get a chance, but this is where it all started for me. And I've tried to always keep an imprint here at Theta Psi because it's very important to me, the history that we have at this chapter.
Appreciate it. I hear so much about you. But progressing from college to after, how have you progressed?
Well, it's been a long progression of years where I've been able to continue to serve this organization, mostly through the will of the brothers. The brothers elect me to serve in several positions on a collegiate chapter, as well as my alumni chapter, regional and national. So I'm here currently getting ready to run for a position on a national level, the International Director of Collegiate Affairs in Little Rock, Arkansas next week.
Okay, speaking of conclave, you're going for a new position. Would you mind explaining your new position that you're going out for?
Well, again, it's for International Director of Collegiate Affairs. The main purpose of this position is to help our collegiate brothers, whether it's helping them grow in membership, whether it's helping them chapter development, personal development, mentoring these young brothers, because it's very important that we reach out to you brothers.
Yes,
and give you brothers the tools and the resources you guys are going to need on these college campuses across, not just here at Glassboro, but across the country. Because what we provide you today, you're going to provide some collegiates in the years to come when you hopefully become an alumni brother.
Exactly.
So that's the goal, I believe, is to make sure that we are, and I will be, an advocate for you collegiate brothers on the college campus across the country.
Okay. Director of Collegiate Affairs. How exactly do you intend to help the college brothers?
Well, again, the main focus is to make sure that you brothers have a voice at the table of Phi Beta Sigma. To make sure that when decisions are made about what affects you brothers, that your voice is heard. And that's very important. I want to make sure that the decisions that we make that are in the best interest of Phi Beta Sigma are also in the best interest of our collegiate membership. Because at the end of the day, you brothers, and I've said this before, you brothers are the lifeline of this organization. We need brothers like yourself to continue the banner that was established some 101 years ago with our three founding fathers. So I'm anxious, I'm excited. I want to get my feet and hands dirty with you brothers and say, how do we make this a better Sigma, not only for collegiates, but for Phi Beta Sigma as a whole? I will tell you that a lot of things have changed over the years in reference to, I guess, collegiates on a college campus. But you know what? A lot of things have stayed the same. But what I would like to see us work on is improving our communication with our collegiate and alumni brothers, working better together, having more of our alumni brothers be involved in our collegiate activities with our collegiate brothers on their college campuses, to make sure that we get the best and the brightest of our young alumni brothers to eventually become collegiate advisors so they can go back and help those brothers back on the college campuses. So those are some of the things that I want to see done. I want to see our collegiates embrace our Sigma history. I'm a believer that if you know your history, you know your future.
Exactly.
And I think we've gotten away from that. So we've got to develop strategic plans of how we're going to have our Sigma history really brought to you brothers. Social media is a great outlet, but how do we get to you brothers to understand the rich history that this organization has had?
It's a clear understanding that you have expectations. What is your quick perception of your expectations of collegiate brothers?
I believe that our collegiate brothers are some of the greatest young men that we have in any organization. I believe, like any, they need our mentoring. They need our assistance. And while they're continuing to grow, as I grew when I was a college student, I thought I knew it all. But I found out that there was a lot out there that I didn't know. And I was able to have other young men that stood beside me that helped me out. Excited today to sit down and have an opportunity to speak with a young collegiate brother from my own campus, my own chapter. So
I'm more than humbled to have you here, Brother Williams.
Well, it's an exciting time. We just celebrated 100 years, so we're looking to move forward, and I'm looking to move forward with collegiate brothers as yourself. I say it that we are blessed to have the members in this organization as our young members of Phi Beta Sigma. And as our goal, as our responsibility to make sure we nurture these brothers and give these brothers the tools and the resources and network that'll help them succeed, not only as brothers in Phi Beta Sigma during their college careers, but how do these young men become men of Phi Beta Sigma and alumni chapters, family men, God-fearing men, and careers that are able to sustain them within our organization. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity. Brother Harris, I want to thank you, man, for spending time with me today here on the campus. And hopefully in another week or so, I'll be able to come back and say, let's get to work.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I'm more than humbled to have you here, and I can't wait till you come back.